jokes would entail, I'm just gonna leave it.
It's some kind of steam technology with lots of gears and levers. It must be pretty new, seeing as it's all shiny still.
Whether the pun of that building's name is intentional or not, one will not know. You'll never know. Whoa! Check it out, guys! Dude, this looks like a... What the hell? It looks like a... The head looks kind of like a... The head reminds me of like a trilobite with the net... Or is that armor? It's probably armor. Oh my... Whoa. This is, You know what this reminds me of? I totally should know this because I'm a big Star Wars geek, but it looks like those animals from
Nothing
Episode
to see
1
here, citizen.
in Tatooine.
Move along.
Nothing to see here. I'll be the judge of that. No, that's not where I need to go. First one on the left, right? That'd be you.
He must be selling something, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Hello.
Hello, hello. Ha, what a wonderful morning we're having. How may I be of service today, young lady?
You know what I noticed? Nobody has said anything about how completely out of environment she's dressed. Nobody's even mentioned anything about that.
The innkeeper at the Journeyman sent me to pick up an order of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. It's for...
Mulled wine. Yes. Oh, Ben Rime boils the best cauldron in town, she does. Absolutely wonderful. I'll have them sent right up. Fantastic. Next.
Hold on. Ben Rime needs the spices right now. You could just give them to me and I'll deliver them for you.
Why, yes. Yes, I could give the spices to you.
He's going to be sarcastic,
what a
isn't he?
wonderful idea. Saves me from having to deliver them, doesn't it?
Maybe not.
Fantastic. No problem. None at all. Except...
Except what?
There's a tiny problem. Nothing major, nothing that can't be solved. Why, it's barely worth mentioning.
He doesn't have them, does he?
The thing is, I don't actually have any spices this morning.
I see. Isn't this the spice store? Ben Rime told me to go to the spice store.
Well, then you've certainly come to the right place. I sell spices and little else. In fact, I'm the exclusive distributor of Mrs. Mullen's in Mercuria. Best spice mixes in the Northlands, or any lands. It's just that, well, my delivery is a tiny bit delayed this morning.
Really?
Maybe because of the
How
traffic
delayed?
we saw?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be here any... quite a bit, to be honest with you. Quite a bit.
Marcuria, huh? Marcuria. That, when I first heard that, just reminds me of Shakespeareans. Marcuria sounds a little bit like Mercurio, which is one of the major characters. Sorry, excuse me while I take my boots off. I was out in the rain today. One of the major characters from Romeo and Juliet. Spice is delayed. I'm going to think it has something to do with the traffic jam?
How delayed is quite a bit?
I'm sure it won't take more than a few hours.
Excuse me?
Nice cover.
A few hours, at most. Before lunchtime, I'm sure. Or by tea time. If he's not here by dinner time, I'll eat my left shoe.
I really do need those spices.
I love that saying.
Like, now.
I wish I could be of more help, young lady, but as long as the ghetto's closed, the carriages are stuck in Borough Crook.
The ghetto?
Oh, you're an out-of-towner. Welcome to Mercuria, etc., etc. Wonderful, wonderful.
So what about the ghetto?
Right. Well, the Azadi have set aside a section of Old Town for the Magicals. That way
So
they
confusing.
can be with their own. We don't bother them, they don't bother us. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Why can't the carriages come through?
Well, once in a while, the Azadi help the Magicals weed out undesirables.
I don't know who the Azadi
They
are.
close the ghetto down, search the buildings for criminals and contraband. Sort of spring cleaning, if you will.
And your supplier is stuck in... what? Traffic?
On the other side of the ghetto. up
Maybe
Borough
it's the
Crook,
Scottish
towards
guy we
Hillstone
saw.
Gate. Why, right below the Journeyman.
I just came from there.
Right. So you... Wait. Why don't we help each other out, eh? If you pick up my delivery of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices, our specialty, and bring them back here, I can give you Ben Rime's order.
Well, sure. It sounds like it works out for everybody, except for us who have to do the legwork.
I guess it beats waiting around.
Fantastic! You'll want to speak with Harry Kimron. He's a bearded fellow, a tad ornery, but a decent fellow at heart. He'll be up Burrow Crook, right below the Journeyman Inn. You can't miss him. Ask him for Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. He'll try and get some money from you, but the order's been paid for already.
Guy with a beard, wagons, Burrow Crook. Okay, I'll try my best.
Oh my goodness, it was that
Come
guy.
right back here with the spices, and I'll give you Ben Rime's order. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Okay. Let's just do a bit more looking
She's
around.
operating a soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen. Isn't that for
Spices.
homeless
Good
people?
morning,
Sure,
dear.
Mrs. Mullen's
You
here.
look hungry. Do you want some soup? All profits
Aw,
go
how
to the
sweet of
refuge.
her.
We shelter and feed the homeless and the penniless.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Very well, dear. Come back if you change your mind.
How sweet! How sweet is that? That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. People helping each other.
Ugh, fish.
Ugh, fish. Yeah, is right. Can I talk to you, woman?
I don't stick out, but I feel so alienated.
Look at how tiny that woman is. She kind of reminds me of Angela from The Office. If anybody watches
My
that.
father and I are visiting Marcuria for the day. We live up north, in the farmlands west of the forest. It's not often that I get to see the city.
Okay.
Best fish in town, fresh
Everyone's
out
so
of the
normal
water.
looking, and yet everything is so alien.
Get your fish, fresh from the ocean. This market used to be crowded before the Azadi closed these gates. Now most people go to the west gate.
Got it. The
Best
Azadi
fish in
must be the
town,
ruling
fresh
class.
out of the water.
So let me see if I get this right. Hold on. I'll explain as I get run back.
The Azadi have brought us peace and prosperity. So what if there are soldiers everywhere? I think it's a small price to pay.
Okay. Some people like the Azadi, some people don't. Okay, machinery.
The ghetto's closed by order of the Office of the Emissary.
The ghetto. The ghetto. Is that where he said the quote magicals live?
The south gate was where all the business from the harbour came through. Nowadays, that's over by the new harbour, by the west gate.
All right. I have no idea what you guys are saying about.
Move along, citizen.
Bite me.
Nothing to see.
Right. Let me see if I have this correct. The Azadi are the ruling class, the ruling body, whatever. They separated a group of people called the Magicals, I think, from the rest of the citizens, which the regular citizens like. Apparently they don't really like the Magicals. And the Magicals, I think... Oh.
What are we doing with this one?
He was caught inside the ghetto, selling medicine to the Magicals.
Oh, so they
You know
do
what
live
that
in the
is,
ghetto.
don't you? Treason.
Treason against the Empire. In Sadir, they'd have your head off.
In a second. Any humans who get involved with the Magicals are traitors to their race.
That might not warrant an appointment with the Blade here in this goddessless city, but we'll find a way to get you shipped off to Sadir. Move it!
Goddessless city. Goddessless city. Okay, so the Magicals are an unwanted race of people, group, class of people. And they're being oppressed, it sounds like. They are being restricted to an area of the city called the Ghetto, which doesn't sound like the most wonderful place to be. Again, with my referencing, kind of reminiscent of the Jewish ghettos during the during that terrible time period in Germany and surrounding countries. Okay, that must be the guy that we talked to earlier. Oh, it's just amazing. This small world full of
The
coincidences.
traffic appears to be backed
Right,
up.
talk to him. Speak.
What in the name of the Mojal do you want?
I want your spices.
I mean the six. I don't worship no Mojal. Never heard of the bugger.
Oh,
Listen,
Mojal.
Ye gods. I mean goddess. There's only one. Blessed be her name. Hey,
You are so annoying. Listen to me. I just spoke with the spice merchant at the Southgate Market.
you'll have to wait
This guy's
until
a
we reopen the
character.
ghetto, just like everyone else.
Well, he sent me to pick up a delivery of, Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices.
What? No, that's, all right. It's irregular, but I reckon I can part with it for a fair price.
Nope, it's paid
He
for.
said it's been paid for already, and that you'd probably try to weasel more money out of me.
For the love of... Just tell him we'll sort it out when I get down there. Mind you, it could take a while. Doesn't look like they're reopening the ghetto anytime soon.
I'm sorry, but he said he needs the spices right away. He's out of stock.
I keep hearing this buzzing sound in my ear, but I don't see any black flies around. Only you.
What a
You can
jerk!
ignore me all you want, but I'm not leaving. If you think you're having a bad day, you should try mine on for size.
Oh.
By the Mojals.
You mean goddess?
I mean,
Oh,
by the grace
six.
of the six blessed be their names. If you'll leave me be, I'll give you the bloody spices. And now, for the love of the goddess and for the sake of my sanity, let me be miserable in peace.
Wow.
Absolutely. Won't bother you again. Thank you.
Alright, so I was just wondering about, you know, the religious issues going on in the city. Apparently, Mojal is a religion, and it's not supposed to be, hey, look at that very flamboyant looking guy. Can we talk to him? Did I zone too early? Anyway, Mojal, not supposed to be worshipping him. So, apparently, seems like the religion that is acceptable to participate is the religion of the six, whatever that is, including somebody called the goddess. Which is interesting because those soldiers, when they were apprehending that old man, said this goddessless city, which would lead me to think that this city does not have or worship or the goddess something. I don't know. I'm just trying to put pieces together. This is all so confusing. Oh. All tongue. Huh. That really fascinates me. Guys, I am so loving this game. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm glad that I picked it. I am enjoying the voice acting a lot. I like the personalities of the NPCs. It's just great fun to listen to them. Very entertaining. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as me. These guys are crack-ups.
You're back. How wonderful it is to see you again so soon.
Have a nice day.
Why, thank you. And you have an even nicer one, young lady.
Okay, guys, I just realized that I've been going on and on and on, and I'm probably had to have cut this into 2 because I totally lost track of time. So I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you in the next video, or possibly in a second if I have to string this video in with another one. Okay? See you then. Thanks for joining.